99% of people are doing this while they sleep and pushing prosperity away. Before we begin, I want you to do one small thing for me. Subscribe to this channel right now and turn on the notification bell. Why? Because in the next few minutes, I am going to reveal something so simple, so overlooked, that it might be the exact reason abundance has been slipping through your fingers for years. And if you don't want to miss the next video where we go even deeper into these teachings, you need to be subscribed. Now, settle in, get comfortable, and let's begin. Tell me something. What is the very last thought you have before you close your eyes at night? And what is the very first thought that greets you the moment you wake up? Most people never stop to ask themselves this question. And yet, according to the greatest teachers of mental science who ever lived, Florence Scovel Shinn, Joseph Murphy, Neville Goddard, Louise Hay, this single habit, this one unconscious pattern, determines more of your financial reality than your job, your education, or your bank account ever could. Here is the truth. 99% of people fall asleep worrying. They fall asleep replaying the bill they cannot pay, the argument they had, the fear of not being enough. And in doing so, without even realizing it, they hand over the most powerful hours of the day to lack, to scarcity, to poverty consciousness. Because sleep is not simply rest. Sleep is the doorway to your subconscious mind. And whatever thought you carry through that doorway becomes the seed that your subconscious plants, waters, and grows while you are unaware. Joseph Murphy taught this with such clarity in his work on the power of the subconscious mind. He said that the subconscious mind never sleeps, never rests. It is working 24 hours a day. And the state you fall asleep in is the state that gets impressed most deeply, because there is no conscious resistance left to filter it out. Think about that for a moment. While your body rests, your subconscious is either building a fortress of abundance, or it is digging a deeper well of lack, depending entirely on the last emotional note you struck before sleep. Florence Scovel Shinn, in her timeless work on the game of life, said that the subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It will grow anything you plant in it, whether that is a flower or a weed. If you fall asleep in fear, you have planted a weed, and that weed will be there in the morning, and it will follow you into your day, coloring every decision, every conversation, every opportunity you either seize or let pass you by. Now here is a question for you, and I want you to really sit with it. When was the last time you consciously chose your final thought before sleep? Not let it happen by accident. Chose it. Most of us have never even considered that we have that power. This is where Neville Goddard's teaching becomes so revelatory. He called the state just before sleep the most creative state available to a human being, because in that drowsy, drifting moment, the conscious mind loosens its grip, and whatever you are imagining, whatever scene you are living in your mind, sinks directly into the subconscious with almost no resistance at all. He called the state akin to sleep, and he insisted that if you want to change your life, this is the doorway you must learn to use deliberately. So let's talk about what you should actually be doing instead. Here is your first practical exercise, and I want you to try this tonight, not tomorrow, not next week, tonight. As you lie down to sleep, instead of reviewing your worries, I want you to construct one small scene in your imagination, a scene that implies the wish already fulfilled. It could be as simple as imagining yourself holding a bank statement with a number that makes you smile. It could be imagining a loved one congratulating you on your success. It could be the simple sensation of opening your wallet and feeling it full and abundant. The scene does not need to be elaborate. It needs to be brief, sensory, and emotionally real to you. Feel it as though it is happening now, not someday. Neville Goddard called this technique revision and visualization combined, and he said that living in this end state, this feeling of the wish fulfilled, right before sleep, is like handing your subconscious a blueprint and letting it work through the night while you rest. Let's pause here for a moment, because I want to ask you something else. Do you believe, truly believe, that that your outer world is simply a reflection of your inner world? Louise Hay spent her entire life teaching this one truth, that every thought we think is creating our future, and that the subconscious mind accepts whatever we repeatedly tell it, whether it is true or false. If you tell it, "I am always struggling," it will find 1,000 ways to make that true. If you tell it, "Money flows to me easily and freely," it will begin, slowly, and then suddenly, to rearrange your circumstances to match that new belief. This is why affirmations matter so deeply, especially at night. But here's the secret almost nobody talks about. It is not enough to just repeat words mechanically. Louise Hay always emphasized feeling the affirmation, not just reciting it. So here is your second exercise. Choose one affirmation, something simple like, "I am a magnet for wealth and opportunity," or "Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways." Say it slowly, 3 times, right before you close your eyes. But do not just say it. Feel the relief, the relaxation, the quiet confidence that would come if it were already true. Now, why does this matter so much? Because Joseph Murphy explained that the subconscious mind does not argue with you. It does not judge whether your affirmation is realistic. It simply accepts the dominant impression you give it and gets to work manifesting it into your external circumstances, your instincts, your decisions, your chance encounters. Let me ask you this. How many nights have you gone to sleep angry at a coworker, anxious about rent, replaying an old failure? And how many mornings have you woken up feeling exactly the way you felt when you fell asleep, as though nothing had changed, as though the universe simply picked up where you left off? That is not a coincidence. That is the law working exactly as it should, faithfully reproducing whatever seed you planted. Here is something Florence Scovel Shinn wrote that I think about often. She said that the invisible forces are always working for those who are in harmony with the law. Notice she did not say, working for the lucky, or the wealthy, or the special. She said those in harmony with the law. That means this is available to absolutely anyone, including you, right now, regardless of what your bank account looks like today. So let's bring this together into a simple nightly ritual you can start using immediately. First, in the last 30 minutes before bed, remove yourself from anything that stirs anxiety. No scrolling through bills, no doom scrolling the news, no reliving arguments. Second, choose one affirmation of abundance and repeat it slowly, feeling its truth in your body, not just your mind. Third, construct one brief scene of your wish already fulfilled, and let yourself feel the emotion of that fulfillment as you drift toward sleep. Fourth, and this is important, Neville Goddard always said this state should feel drowsy, relaxed, almost like daydreaming. Struggle and tension will only reinforce resistance. Ease is the key. I want you to ask yourself one more question before we close today. If your subconscious mind has been faithfully reproducing your dominant nightly thoughts your entire life, what have you actually been asking it to create? For many of you watching this, the answer might be uncomfortable. But here is the beautiful part. You did not know before. Now you do. And once you know, you have the power to change it starting tonight. I want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell me what affirmation you are going to use tonight before you sleep. Writing it down, publicly, is itself a powerful act of commitment, and I read every single comment. This community grows stronger every time we share our intentions with each other. Louise Hay used to say that the point of power is always in the present moment, not last year, not tomorrow, right now. So tonight, when you lie down, remember that you are not simply going to sleep. You are stepping through the most powerful doorway you have access to every single day. Use it wisely, and watch how gently, how naturally, prosperity begins to find its way back to you. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. And click on the next video on your screen. where we go even deeper into the exact words Neville Goddard used to help thousands of people manifest financial breakthroughs. I will see you there.